What's going on, Heroclix fam? Welcome back to the channel, Power Action Clicks. I'm DK. This is part 2 of the Spider-Verse set review. I will try to speed this one up a little bit. I want to make sure I make decent time on it. I did also want to mention that I have watched and heard other people's reviews of the set. I decided I would start trying to do that when I do a set review, so that I have a more well-rounded opinion or idea of some of these Heroclix. So, and again, this is going to be a sling, meaning that we like it, or swing, meaning we don't like it. So let's get started with number 40, the Spot. This is definitely going to have to be a sling for me. I do like it. He's Sinister Syndicate. I mean, he has the hand. He's got some good stuff going for him. He's very unique. I like how all his powers on his card are all black and white, just like him. I think it's really cool. He's 55 points. His modular ability with his hand, being able to drag terrain, and he can flurry. There's just some pretty cool stuff going on with him. I think the only downside I see for him is you can outwit his defense ability. Other than that, I think he is a sling. Moving on, Spider-Ham number 41A. I do think this one's going to have to be a swing. I want to like him so much. I think it's a cool sculpt. He's got his hot dog and his mustard in the other hand. I do like him, but again, I think, I don't know. I think it's really his defense abilities and some other things about him that are kind of deterring me. Also, his Prime version to me is a lot better. So let's get to that one. So Spider-Ham 41B, the Prime, is actually really cool. He's good. He's got super senses, approved super senses. He's got prob. He has punch out of continuity, so he can knock somebody back 16 squares. So I believe you can actually use the Spider-Verse trait, place him, and then make an attack with him and knock somebody out of continuity. So actually, really interesting click. He's cosmic and everything. Yeah, he's good. So definitely a sling on that one. I want to use him. Wouldn't mind trying him out. Spider-Man 42. This is the one with the kata web slinging. He does give that interesting ability when he's placed. Until your next turn, friendly characters have Safeguard Energy Explosion and Safeguard Pulse Wave, and it's protected from Pulse Wave. I do think he's actually pretty good. I'll go ahead and give him a sling. I wouldn't mind trying him out on a Spider-Man team, maybe a Spider-Man theme team. Number 43 is one I actually drafted, the Kangaroo. I do like him. I think he's pretty cool. He looks kind of like a wrestler, like a WWE, like Heroclix or something. I like how the action he has going. It's actually straight off the cover of a comic book, I think, that they got that from. And he's good. He makes a free attack. He gets bonuses. I'm sorry, not a swing, a sling on Kangaroo. And then the Wall, number 44. I think I'm going to go ahead and give a sling on this one. I approve. He is unique. I like how if you knock him into the wall, they take damage as if he were blocking terrain. So you're able to kind of punch them into the wall. I like that. Moving on, Hypno Hustler, number 45. He was annoying in drafting. I think I want to swing away from him. Swing away. I do think he's cool. He was, like I said, he was annoying in drafting to play against. But, I don't know how I'd really be trying to utilize him outside of drafting. He makes those mercy killers not bad. Silvermane, yeah, unfortunately, I'm definitely going to say on this one, swing away. Don't necessarily approve. it's just a combination of a lot of things. I don't think he's really got a good kit. It's cool about these modular pieces, though. Hope to see some more of those in the future. Superior Octopus. I'm going to be frank with you. I think all the octopuses in the set aren't that good, which is kind of disappointing. Usually Doc Ock is pretty good in most cases. I want to like this one. I like how he brings in the spider bots, but that's actually not until, he's getting attacked. I wish it was just like a leadership role that brought the spider bots out. That would make him a little better in my opinion. So I'm saying a swing from that one. Dr. Octopus number 47B. Again, I'm not really big on these guys. I'm going to have to say swing. I do like that he, it kind of coincides with Stunner. And then he also can turn into the Superior Octopus when he's knocked out. Which is not bad, but not ideal. Lady Stiltman, I actually really like this piece. I think I'm going to have to give a Sling. I do like how she was made. I think it's really interesting. I like that you can use power actions to throw leg markers on her. Overall, I think she's a really interesting piece. Really good, too. I didn't know there was a Lady Stiltman. So definitely a Sling on her. Moving on, Web Slinger 49. I think I'm going to have to give a swing on this one. Don't necessarily care for it. There might be some interesting things you could try to pull off, but, nothing on it really stands out to me. Prime Craven, I don't think I did, so I'll go ahead and mention it. Prime Craven, I'm going to say swing on. I don't really care for this one. He's not bad for 65 points. He's got 8 clicks of health, but not my favorite. The other Prime, the Spider-Man 2099, I don't think he's bad again. I think I'm going to give a swing on him too. I'm not, too wild about this 29B Spider-Man 2099. And trying to get back on track here. We left off at 50, which is the Spider Biodroid. I do actually like this one. I think he's really cool. I had seen some comic books with him and Deathlock, and I thought it was actually really interesting. So I'm kind of happy to have him here. He has kind of that deceased effect where he comes back from the dead, essentially. Overall, I don't think he's that bad for 70 points. I'd definitely try him out. So I gotta say, Sling. I would try him out. Moving on, Spider-Man 51. I do like this Spider-Man. I think he's interesting. I have been collecting all the Infinity Gauntlet characters just for fun. So there's definitely one I want. I'm gonna have to say Sling on this one. I would like to try him out and use him. I do actually plan on putting out a video about this Heroclix and how it came from the comic books, so be on the lookout from that. Yeah, just a cool click. And let's see, Spider-Man 52. Oh, that's the Mjolnir one. That's the other one. I'm probably going to put out a video about this one too as well. Yeah, definitely a sling on this one. I would sling him. Web slinging. I do like this one. He has Mjolnir. It's not related to the War at Realms at all. It's actually when the Enchantress tricks him and she gives him Thor powers for a day, basically. But still a really cool click. I mean, rolling a D8 is pretty unique. I'm not sure if he's the first. He might be the first click to ever have a D8, which is kind of interesting to see kind of that incorporated. I could be wrong on that, though. Overall, yeah, I think he's a cool click. Kind of fun for 55 points. You could use him with like Captain America or Loki, or there's more Asgardians coming out. He's got some cool potential, maybe especially in casual, but I'd definitely give him a try. Captain Universe, that's one of the ones that everybody's wanting. He's good. I like him for 100 points. I'm definitely going to have to say a Sling on him. This is probably another one that I will be putting a video out about here shortly. Just good for what he does. He has a stop click. All his abilities and traits, I think it's all really good. I think his Blades, Claws, Fangs goes through, what is it? Damage dealt with his Blades, Claws, Fangs is unavoidable, which is pretty nasty. He's cosmic. Does he have Super Sense? He doesn't have Super Sense traded. But still pretty nasty. His top dial at 100 points, the range combat expert. And he gives each hit character with a hits with the range attack. After resolution, give each hit character an action token. Yeah, he's good. Electro, number 54, is one I've been kind of going on, back and forth about. I think I am going to go ahead and say Sling on this one. I like kind of what he's going on, but I've been back and forth if I like the 75 or the 50 point more. He's going to have those special powers on 75, which is the range combat expert, and then he can deal 2 damage if you roll a 4 through 6 to a character within range and line of fire. He has the energy explosion, and people who avoid it take 1 penetrating damage. My conundrum with him is it's kind of counterintuitive. He has that range combat expert, but you kind of want to energy explode or vice versa. So it's like you're either energy exploding or you're range combat experting, or you're not doing either of those. You're using him with penetrating psychic blast and enhancement. So I've been a little back and forth on that. But the sheer ability to give all your Sinister Syndicate energy shield deflection is really good. It's just downright good. So definitely a Sling on him. Vulture, there's been a few people who've told me he's not good. You know, I actually do kind of like him for the Sinister Syndicate. He might be the... if you're not using Dr. Octopus, he is kind of like a leader for them. So I would try him out. I'd use him, give him a Sling. I kind of like his sculpt. I like how he's on the Empire State Building. That's pretty cool. Moving on, number 56, Dr. Octopus. Yeah, it's kind of hard to deny. If you were... I plan on trying to make a Silver Age Sinister Syndicate team just for fun. It's kind of hard to deny for, 50 points. You could be using the ranged Sinister Syndicate team ability within 4 squares of him. That is pretty good, and that replaces his 8. But I still think I'm going to have to say swing on this one. All the Dr. Octopuses are kind of a hit and miss in this case. So moving on, 57 is going to be Craven. I actually really like this Craven. I think he's good. I would definitely try him out. I'm going to have to say Sling on him. He's got great keywords. He's got some really interesting stuff going on. I guess also it's just a really cool... I think it's, reminiscent of the comic book it's from. I don't know if that's an exact scene of him coming out of the grave. I'll have to check that out after this. But definitely, I would give him a try. Moving on, number 58, Sandman. Yeah, he's just... he's kind of a no-brainer. Their damage can't be reduced below Sandman's printed damage value, so definitely running him at the most might be the most effective. He can be outwitted, it looks like. Some synergy there with him and Mysterio, because he gives all Sinister Syndicate stealth. The ranged poison's actually kind of cool too. But I agree, there's some people that were saying that they'd rather have a Sandman that smashes face. And yeah, this one isn't that Sandman. But still, I would use him. So a Sling on him. Mysterio, another number 59, another Heroclix that people are gonna want. He is really good. I mean, a 12 attack, 19 defense with super senses. He's got poison. He can't move the furthest, and he doesn't do much damage. But everything else he has going for him, even being able to generate those Mysterio goons, is just really good. He's got prob. Basically, his prob his whole dial. And he also has that opposing characters within range of a friendly character named Mysterio can't use improved targeting abilities, which is going to super help out your Sinister Syndicate team if you're using Sandman and Mysterio to give them all stealth. You know, I think for the play-at-home kits, you know, they're kind of just mid. Nothing too good there. Probably the best stuff you're going to get out of that is the map and the train markers. Those ones aren't bad, actually, from this one. They replaced some of the older ones, in fact, I think. Oh, and then the Spider-Man Noir, again, he's kind of like mid. In my opinion, the Spider-Man, the number 2, the 200, the Web Warriors, Spider-Man, and Ghost Spider. You know, I don't think it's too amazing. It's mid, in my opinion. I'm not big on the characters that are 295. I'm sorry, swing on that one if you couldn't tell. Spider Rex number 201. I definitely think I'm going to have to say Sling on him. I think he's good. He's got prob. Try utilizing him with the Spider-Verse trait. So he's got some good things going for him. And moving on quickly, just try to look at the legacy cards. I think in my opinion, the best ones are going to be TV Spider-Man. I like that he's a keyword cheater. He's used for celebrity cheating onto the Spider-Man family. So he's a Sling in my opinion. Spider-Girl, not so much in my opinion. I think I'll have to give her a swing. Spider-Man, I mean, she's decent support. Yeah, I might give her a Sling for being decent. 5 clicks of health, 25 points. She can heal up to 2 adjacent friendly characters 1 click. The Scarlet Spider, number 40. I think I am going to have to give a swing on him. Not necessarily my favorite here, even though I do like Scarlet Spider. Moving on, number 48, the legacy card number 48, Madam Web. I do think she's actually good. I wouldn't mind trying her out on a Spider family team in the future. She also has Herald, so you could try to utilize that. She's pretty relatively unique, I would say. Dr. Octopus. I actually kind of like this Dr. Octopus. In my opinion, he might even be better than some of the ones in the set, which isn't really saying much. He's just cool. I kind of like what he has. So I would I think I would Sling on him. Swarm, 54B. I think this might be my favorite legacy card. So definitely a Sling on him. I like that he's taken that maximum of 1 damage. He generates the bee swarm. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I actually don't think he's too bad. If you're trying to utilize that Sinister Syndicate team ability, you could be giving him a higher attack. And he's got that super senses and shape change. And you can KO the bees if you do heal a friendly character named Swarm 1 click. And lastly is the Spider-Mobile. I actually kind of like this one. Not necessarily my favorite. But I would go ahead and give it a Sling. Just for being a little bit different. Kind of interesting. And that about wraps it up for this Spider-Verse set review. I hope you all did find it helpful. Don't forget to throw me some feedback with a like or commenting down below. Let me know If you like these kind of reviews, if you don't like these kind of reviews, because I've been trying to determine if it's something I should make a mainstay on the channel. Right now I'm trying to review all the stuff I've been doing. I do quite a broad range of content. I'm doing comic books, I'm doing reviews, I'm doing all this different stuff, and I'm trying to decide really what I want to keep for everybody on the channel, my viewers. So don't forget to share your thoughts, and we will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.